Signia is an exhibition of fine art pieces done by artists who have distinguished themselves in their various style and approach to painting. Ogaga Tuoden is a neo-impressionist artist with a flair for mixed media. His works are done in leather, fiber mats, and found objects. Ogaga's theme centers on culture.
People like putting things that are positive in their homes. And so I look at things that people would like to associate with, things that are positive. Like the one we are standing close to here now has to do with victory dance. People like victory. Nobody loves to be associated with being losing something. So this is victory dance from the East, a dance that is performed after the warriors come back from war, after they must have conquered. Then graceful peacock, it goes beyond just the beauty of a peacock. I also looked at the area of the female beauty as well. They are very mindful of what they do as women, their looks at all times, even at any age they are. That's why if you look at the peacock, at every given time, even when the feathers are not open, if the feathers are closed, the peacock is so careful about its steps that it takes and its looks as well. I started the technique about 3 years ago. Well, the background is texturized. It's oil on texturized canvas. Yes, because I like playing around with textures a lot. Initially, it was just oil on canvas using the impastoral effects of using the painting knife to apply the colors. But I decided to texturize the background, the ground of the canvas with fiber. So all you see around the canvas here are all fibers. Up to the floor there, you will see more of it down there. So the fiber, it gives the painting a kind of 3D feeling. It's not flat, so to speak. It makes you feel as if the figure or the object that is being painted is almost life coming out to you.
Ade Odunfa is also an impressionist with a unique approach to figurative works. His use of roller as a painting tool has an amazing visual effect.
Being a passionate painter, to me it's all about the emotion you put into your works. As in, for every piece I create, every part of my being goes into it. So if you're picking up an Ade Odunfa, it's like you have a part of me in your house. This piece is actually titled Affluence. My original title for this piece was actually One in Every Generation, which I understand better, but a friend looked at it and titled it Affluence, which means wealth. This is a heritage. It's all about the African woman. Yeah, the African woman and the generation to come. That's why I created the figures on the background.
Dr. Alabi is also an impressionist with a love for plein air painting. He has done extensive studies of landscapes and also used fragmentation as a theme for exploring some of his works.
I do a lot of plein air because I love doing it and it's something I enjoy. But as you can see from this particular work, it's not a plein air work. It's a composition work on an approach I've been experimenting on, which is fragmentation. This particular painting is a series of an assemblage where I have a female figure. The title of the work is Isieko, where I have a female figure here beautifully adorned with her headgear, and it's been marked out by the borderline of the Lagos Island. The blue here represents the water regions, the Atlantic Ocean, while this section represents Lagos, and in the background you can see a drummer. So the concept behind this is that in the western part of Nigeria, specifically in Lagos, they believe especially in celebrations. As a matter of fact, it is well known that the most partying tribe in the world is the Yoruba tribe. This particular series was done at around 7:38 when the whole atmosphere was still having a bit of light, and the landscape had started merging into dark colors. You couldn't really tell the forms of the structures from the vegetations and everything. But in the far distance, I observed there was this play of light that was on the objects, on the houses, and on the vegetation, which was the real essence of the entire painting. So it's this particular area of the painting that gives it the name, The Last Light. What makes me totally different from other artists is that in my own approach, I seek for the things I desire and I try to express them the way I love to. Like, for example, at the beginning you talked about the stereotype nature of plein air painting. Well, when I look at plein air painting, I have different compositions, I have different landscapes, I have different times of the day to work with. And capturing all these different effects at every point in time you put up the canvas, you can't anticipate what it's going to look like at the end of the day. All you have to do is just try to capture the moment at that point in time, and to me that's very, very unique.
These three artists have spent 10 years painting great works of art. As members of the Society of Nigerian Artists, they say they will continue to distinguish themselves in their chosen field.